All right, if you are looking for one of the most desirable neighborhoods in Vancouver to live, and you've come to me, a farmer, you might be thinking, since I am that farmer, I might be sending you to acreage, but absolutely not. This video is something you absolutely need to check out because today is all about Fisher's Landing. And not only are we going to chat about Fisher's Landing and what makes it so desirable, but I am going to take you on a tour of 3 different homes at 3 different price points from $519,000 up to $800,000. So let's get started. Hey, if you don't know me yet, my name is Cassandra Marks. I'm a farmer with a wee little real estate problem, and I am also a transplant to the Pacific Northwest. So I want to take you on an adventure discovering all of the hottest neighborhoods and the beauty of the Pacific Northwest that is located here in Clark County. And today we're going to talk about that ultra desirable and beautiful neighborhood of Fisher's Landing. So located between 164th and 192nd, we got Mill Plain up top, Highway 14 at the bottom, and people love Fisher's Landing because of its ultra convenient location. So it's got a really close proximity to Portland. It's really close to I-205 and Highway 14, making that commute to Portland or other parts of Vancouver extremely easy. There is also kind of a commuter parking lot right off 164th and 14. Access to the Portland International Airport too is only about 15 to 20 minutes, so it does make it super ideal for frequent travelers. And it's nearby a ton of amenities, shopping centers, restaurants, entertainment, including the popular Cascade Park Plaza that houses Trader Joe's, Petco, and places like Mod Pizza. And also there's the Columbia Tech Center nearby too. So the second reason people love it is the excellent schools. Fisher's Landing is served by well-regarded schools in the Evergreen School District, such as Columbia Valley or Burton Elementaries, Shahala Middle School, and Mountain View or Union High School. And they're all known for their strong academic and extracurriculars. You can't go wrong over there in Fisher's Landing. The third reason people love it is walkability to parks, outdoor spaces, and many of the residents in that area love to walk on the streets, on the sidewalks, walking their dog, going to the coffee shops. You can visit fitness centers, libraries, and there's tons of local events. We got the Leroy Hagen Memorial Park, a favorite spot with walking trails, a playground, and picnic areas. And also there's access to the nearby trails and green spaces throughout the area, and it just encourages that active lifestyle. I was driving around and I saw trails going in and out of all these different communities as I was driving through, and I was just like seeing people everywhere, walking their dogs, walking with a friend, whoever, and it was just so fun. The fourth thing people love about Fisher's Landing is, we already mentioned it, it's nearby shopping. So you're close to the Fred Meyer grocery store, New Seasons, Trader Joe's, Target Boutique, there's an Ulta, a World Market, all of that is off 164th. And then we got a Costco, a Lowe's, a Home Depot, a Walmart, all off 192nd. So almost anything you need, you can find close by Fisher's Landing. And the fifth reason people love the area is, let's talk about the housing. Let's just absolutely drill in and talk about it. So most of the houses in that area were built in the 90s and the early 2000s. And you will find a huge mix of home types and finishes, from those row-style townhomes to the larger lot single-family homes. But don't be surprised if you find one for sale that needs a roof or other major expenses. Since most of them are getting up to that 25 to 30-year-old range, you might be getting, need to replace a roof or an HVAC or a water heater. But that's pretty common when a house gets to that age, so maybe you'll get lucky and find one that has already had all of that done. The other thing people should know about Fisher's Landing is just about every home in Fisher's Landing has an HOA. And I think we've talked plenty about HOAs in other videos, but note that most of the HOAs in Fisher's Landing do not allow rentals at all. So they're keeping that tight-knit community. And with that, you usually see better upkeep on exterior maintenance, better upkeep on yards. It's just really showing that pride of ownership and that pride in their community. I have seen most of the HOA fees somewhere between $223 a month and $368 a month. But obviously that's going to go up and down depending upon the neighborhood. So please make sure you check a little bit before you get into that. And when it comes to the price, the median sales price for 2024 has been around $536,000, with appreciation of about 3.32% in the past 24 months. And we're seeing days on market, ranging between 37 and 81, depending upon the home and the list price. And I think we're going to close the end of our year here in 2024 around 125 sales. So now that we've talked a little bit about the neighborhood, what makes it ultra desirable, I think we should jump out of the studio here, jump in the car, and go take a look at a couple homes. Come on, let's go. Hey, welcome. Today we are touring houses in Fisher's Landing neighborhood of Vancouver. And we're going to tour houses from $519,000 up to $800,000. We have arrived at our first one. It is right here behind me. It is a 3-story townhome. It's an end unit. It is a 3-bed, 3-bath, just under 2,400 square feet. It was built in 2007 by Renaissance Homes, and they're asking $519,900 for it. So let me tell you some things I love about this. Obviously, I love this neighborhood. Everything about Fisher's Landing is fabulous, including the fact that this 3-story townhome has been built by Renaissance Homes, one of the best builders here in Southwest Washington. You're just going to see their immaculate craftsmanship throughout the entire home. They think through all the details. So it is a very highly sought after neighborhood. Obviously, we've talked about that, but also just like the homes are sought after because they are great quality. So you have 3 stories here. You're going to have amazing finishes like that. My favorite, the fireplace in the living room. And then obviously the amazing primary suite. One thing I really love about this house is even though it is a townhouse, you get a really amazing backyard space where it has this cute little deck out back and you can hang out. I just absolutely love it. So now that I've told you a little bit about this house, let's jump in the car, drive around the neighborhood so you can see what else is available here. Welcome back. Today we are touring houses from $519,000 up to $800,000 in the Fisher's Landing neighborhood of Vancouver. We've just arrived at our second house right here behind me. So let me tell you a little bit about this house. It is a 5-bed, 3-bath, just over 2,000 square foot home. It was built in 2000 and they're asking $599,000 for it. And let me tell you everything that I love about this house. First of all, they've done a full interior remodel. It is so gorgeous. They've used so many light, bright materials. And when you are in that living room, it goes up to the 2nd story. So you just get all this light. I just love the feel when you're staring at the fireplace and it's just so bright in there. And then you go in the kitchen, all the finishes. Oh my gosh, the kitchen remodel is so gorgeous. And then obviously you go around the bathrooms, beautiful, well done, love the tile work. And then you go outside in the back, right? And they've got a covered patio back there. And they also have this like little cement pathway that goes out to a area where it looks like they're staging for a fire pit. It's so beautiful. It's so inviting. I love this area. So now that we've talked a little bit about this house, let's jump in the car, drive around the neighborhood so you can see what else is available here. Welcome back. Today we are touring homes from $519,000 up to $800,000 here in the Fisher's Landing neighborhood of Vancouver, and we've just arrived at our third one. It is right here behind me. All right, let me tell you about this house. It is a 4-bed, 3-bath, just shy of 3,000 square feet. It was built in 1994, and they're asking $825,000 for it. I know I said I was gonna keep it to 800, but I found this one and I had to show you. So let me tell you the things that I love about this house. All right, when you first walk in, first of all, the curb appeal, right? But when you first walk in, I love how the stairs and the entryway are just kind of grand and right there. This is like one of my favorite styles of homes, is just how that entryway opens. Other things I love about this house is the fact that there is one room, it's got French doors and a lot of light, big windows, and I just totally see it as like an office or a bedroom. It just seems so beautiful. And then another thing I love about this house is the fact that it does not back up to another house. You drive around the back to get into the 3-car garage. It has lots of yard space, and it just seems so beautiful. Like a lot of the other houses are very similar to this in the neighborhood. So let's jump in the car, drive around the neighborhood so you can see more homes around here. So which of the 3 homes was your favorite today? I just love driving around in Fisher's Landing because the neighborhoods are just so beautiful and so inviting, and everyone always waves and is so happy. Okay, maybe you love the neighborhood, but you wanted a little bit newer of a home. Then I think you should check out this video right here, all about Philida. The homes there are some of my absolute favorite, and depending upon where you're at, there are some spectacular peekaboo views of the Columbia River backwaters, sometimes the Columbia River, or the Salmon Creek green space. But hey, if you want to discuss other super hot and super desirable neighborhoods in Southwest Washington, you can reach out to me via text, email, or DM on the socials at Realtor Cass. All of my contact information usually in the description below. If you're watching on a TV, then you can use this trusty QR code right here to put my contact information right in your phone. Again, my name is Cassandra Marks, and I'm a farmer with a wee little real estate problem. And I thank you so much for spending time with me today. And until I see you again, bye.